Like Tony has said back in the day. Do y'all know what today is? Yeah, it is the anniversary, 4-year anniversary of the Get Snap podcast. That's right. On the day of SummerSlam, it is the Get Snap podcast anniversary. What's up, y'all? It is your boy, Darnell Sparrow, your best Superman. And he is, and no, he not my sidekick. He not my right-hand man. But he is, like they say back in the 80s, that's my ace boom coon, the notorious Antoine Smooth. What's going on?
What's up, man? I ain't heard that in a long time.
See them young, when you somebody ace boom coon, that means you with it. See, we got 20 years.
Right. So I heard my uncle say that. Yeah.
you gotta be straight from the hood, straight from the country. That's your partner.
Right.
Somebody that's your partner. I'm not talking about PARTNA. I'm talking about POTNA. Your partner.
Partner.
You know how hard it is to be somebody's partner.
Right. There's a partner and then there's a partner. Yeah.
And this right, this is a partnership right here on this Get Snap podcast. 4 years strong.
Yeah.
And we still got a lot to talk about. But I gotta ask you, people will want to know, I mean, out of these 4 years, what have we gotten out of this? Well, I mean, what has been the enjoyable part? I'm gonna start with you.
Man, just talking wrestling, man. Just like, you sitting with your boys or whatever, and just, sitting there just talking at the round table, talking about your favorite memories of wrestling, and going back in the past and talk about what you liked, what you didn't like, stuff like that. The wrestlers you remember, the one that really caught your eye when you first started watching it, etc. I mean, it's I love it, man. I love talking about it.
And we've talked about other topics on this show, and we didn't got hit about it. But that's what we do. Well, our base is wrestling, because that's one of them things you can talk about for life. As long as it's going on, you can talk about it. You can go back and talk. We can talk about the same topic over and over and over, and we've done that. But we've always talked about it in different formats. Because that's one thing about talking about the past and even the present. We might talk about this, but we can talk about that same thing, but just add to it.
Right.
Or talk about what led to that, how we got here, where we going with it. That's the smooth part. And for the past 4 years, we've done that. If you go back to episode 1 in 2020, we talked about the WWE Hall of Fame.
Right.
For that year. And here we are. 4 years later, we about to talk about SummerSlam 2024.
Which is shaping up to be an interesting one.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We look at this card, it's one of those shows, and I looked at them, it's one of those shows, it's really going to be hard to decide, but that's why we here. That's why you here. You here to hear our opinion, and we definitely want to hear your opinion, so definitely put your opinions down in those comments. Whatever format you listening to this, let us know what you think. I would love to see you guys' picks in the comment section, who you think gonna win. And we can always come back and say, okay, we pretty much was on the same page. But before we get into the SummerSlam picks, we gotta go back for a second. We gotta go back and talk about the Great American Bash Night 1. Not the matches specifically, just one little segment that I was ready for it. I was ready. I had the popcorn. I had my hands waving from side to side, because I believed that this concert was going to be on point. But I don't know. I was a little disappointed. What about you?
Yeah, same here, man. You would think that Joe Hendry, well, I know it's not his fault. It's all about who's producing it, basically. Okay? Now, with Joe Hendry in TNA, he goes all out, full force. I mean, it was so one time that he did former alliance that way, which I thought that was the best one
Mm-hmm.
at a indie show. I said, him and Elias or Elijah now.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be golden. I gotta see that. And lo and behold, that's what happened. But I mean, it's something. It should have been to that caliber in when he did the concert, but it didn't hit.
Yeah.
It just didn't hit.
It didn't hit for me. But like I said,
Mm-mm.
is it? I mean, like I said, I mean, not every song gonna win a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the one that you don't like be the ones that stick. This one, you know, I'm gonna give him a get out of jail free card, only because it was on a WWE show. Had he done that in TNA, I'd be like, no, Joe, you know better than this.
Mm-hmm.
You know better than this.
Right.
But you know, we he gonna make his Great American Bash show. He gonna make that show. Then you know he gonna fight Joe Coffey.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely excited about that. But somebody had asked me, do you think that WWE is gonna make a Joe Hendry shirt?
Man, the way he's over now, they better. And you know that's gonna sell.
Now how is that? You know, TNA gotta get a cut.
Oh, of course they're gonna
See,
get
if
cut.
they were smart about it, they'll make the shirt and put both logos on the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Cause no, if WWE did a Joe Hendry shirt, that's gonna be number one.
Oh yes.
It's gonna be number one with a bullet.
Because they're gonna compete with the Yeet shirts
Yes.
with Jey Uso
Yeah, but
as far as sales go.
the
Yeah.
Yee shirt, the Austin 316s, which I'm still can't fathom how them things still selling like that.
People are still there to this day, them awesome 316 shirts. And the rock ones too, the old ones like your roll know it, your mouth shut it shirts and the SmackDown Hotel shirt, they still selling
You have
those.
the how's your lips?
Yeah.
See that one. I see a lot of people forgot about that one.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's definitely gonna compete with Jey Uso's Yeet shirts and probably LA Knight shirts too.
Yeah, no pun
And forget
intended.
about LA. Yeah.
No pun intended, but yeah, that is true. Well, we got to talk about SummerSlam 2024, Cleveland, Ohio, hosted by Cleveland's own The Miz. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
got to ask you this: is that going to be his thing now? But before you even
Well,
answer that,
host. Mm-hmm.
let's go back when they did the documentary on Miz. What'd you think about it?
It was all right. It was okay. It was all right. No, they could have. I mean, it was decent. You know, it just looked like a regular documentary. You know.
You know, I was more into it than most because
Mm-hmm.
you know what he had to go through, and I'm glad they've talked about it, fingers up, but they never really got in depth to it as to
Talking about the hated
about
locker
how he
room
was
thing.
treated and how he got back in
Mm-hmm.
the locker room. You know all the things he
Yeah.
had to go through.
Yeah.
You know they focused hard on that, which is good.
Yeah.
And no nobody can say you always hear that term paying dues. You
Mm-hmm.
always hear that term. That is a guy that pays some dues. He paid a whole lot more than what he should have.
And you see him in the position he's in now because of those dudes.
Yes. He's definitely gonna be he's definitely a corporate man. That's somebody that's never leaving.
Yeah, that's a definition of a corporate, like you said, a corporate person. He gonna Whatever they need him, he gonna be there.
He is not going nowhere.
Nowhere.
That is a contractor for life.
Mm-hmm.
He matter of fact, even if he wouldn't, to me, he wouldn't fit in AEW.
No,
He wouldn't
God,
even
no.
he wouldn't even look right in AEW. He is a WWE-er.
Yeah, you're not gonna see the Miz has been released.
No.
That'll be an uproar, actually. Yeah. They're like, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
when them cuts coming, he ain't going nowhere.
You ain't gonna
Not
hear that. I was surprised about Dolph Ziggler.
Especially
now, Nick. Yeah.
And now look at him.
You know,
World champions everywhere. TNA World Champion. AAA Mega Champion. Got champion.
I thought he was gonna be a lifer.
Right. I mean, cause if you get past being the drop for Corbin White and a cheerleader, and you got past making out with Vicky Guerrero, you should never left.
And like Truth, he a lifer.
Yeah, he now I'm just curious about that now, cause that was Vince McMahon loved him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Triple H kind of got a fondness for him too, but
yeah, I think what really cemented it for him was they did the promo with him and Tommaso. He called him Tommaso.
Yep, that
Triple H was laughing.
I think the Brock thing did it for him.
Oh, when he made Brock laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you had Brock, I think that just let him know. Yeah, we got to keep this dude.
We got to keep him. Yeah.
I mean, he already had his WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a double Hall of Famer too. I think he'll be a TNA and a WWE Hall of Fame. I think TNA put him in first.
They got to first black NWA champion. Yes.
I think he's going. He definitely in first.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about SummerSlam. That just start with a bang.
CM Punk, I was shaking.
CM Punk.
I was so anxious, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
CM Punk, Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special referee.
I wouldn't be surprised this kicks it off.
I think it should.
Yeah.
I think it should, but this is definitely, I can see this being more of the semi-main event because of the nature behind it.
The nature behind it, yeah.
And Drew McIntyre is wild. That picture he took. That picture
with Jack Perry.
See, a lot of people I know didn't get the joke. I'm like that. I'm like that.
Y'all didn't get this?
Yeah. People was like, what are you trying to say? That's his son? I'm like, no. I said, when he said, cry me a river, I said that. I'm like, that was brilliant. I caught the joke as soon as I saw it. I said, no, he mocking. I said, that's how you mock. When you mock somebody, always put your enemy. If you can get the enemy involved or another one, or even though he took it down, people screenshot that and kept it. That's brilliant. He didn't get no heat for it, but that's how you do it.
And people asking how far is too far. I always taught, we was always taught, it's never too far.
It's never too far if you can get away with it.
Right.
And he got away with it. What they gonna tell him? I can see if it was somebody like, if I did it, and I didn't have no name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's how you make a program work. You gotta draw some lines. You gotta do things people unexpected.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't gonna get in trouble for that. But as far as the match go,
Now, Seth, I gotta say that before you continue, if he wears that same outfit, I'm like, Seth, come on, be serious. You a referee now.
I'm like,
don't come out looking like the Prince. If the Prince was a referee.
I'm like, all you missing was the hole in your ass.
Oh God! If he had to cut, butt out, gee. I would have been.
I'm like, so you missed with Prince and Brutus Beefcake.
Yeah. If he would have came out like that, I would have probably laughed. Man, I probably cried laughing. I saw that.
What you gonna do next? Lick your fingers and go, oh!
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. But he basically said it. He calling the shots. So basically, he said all that to say it's gonna be no disqualification.
hmm
They
He
gonna
just wants
let
y'all
them
to beat the
fight.
crap out of each other. He
Let,
going to
let.
be entertained.
Now the
Yeah.
question. Now I gotta say this.
Uh-huh.
Drew McIntyre, and I'm picking Drew McIntyre to win this first one. I'm picking Drew to win this first one for a couple of reasons. One, that wristband is gonna be a factor.
hmm
Two, they can't if CM Punk wins, where do you go with it?
Oh, that ain't going to be over.
I think Drew, because all this time Drew's been getting screwed. I think he needs to draw first blood going into bad blood, and Bash at
Bro.
Berlin, whichever comes first. But they got to at
hmm
least have 3 matches. But I
Yeah.
think it's probably gonna be some type of a miscue somewhere on Seth Rollins' part, and Drew gonna make that pin. You know he gonna hate to do it.
hmm
And then when CM Punk said, "I don't need your help,"
Right.
that kind of let me know, okay, it's gonna be something that's gonna cause Drew McIntyre to get that fall.
Right.
Cause you can't keep getting screwed and then you get beat. They're gonna make it look like a punk.
hmm Right.
I mean, what are your thoughts?
Like I said, man, Drew, I think it's no, they can't go too far with him losing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for him to win, but it's got to make sense, because that's not going to be over between them two.
Oh no.
Whoever wins, that's going to continue.
And I'm predicting they make it to bad blood. They go in hell in a cell.
hmm
They
I can see that.
they gotta go. They gotta go hell in a cell.
Yeah.
If you really want to get wild with it, make Shawn Michaels the special referee for that match.
Oh my goodness.
That'll
Well,
not
that'll
that'll
be something.
yeah that'll be something.
Yeah.
Make him the special referee. Have take a part. I mean, make it wild.
hmm Yeah, you got to. You got to, because now it won't be bloody. It ain't going to be bloody at the SummerSlam match. Like I said, bad blood, if they continue in bad blood, that's definitely.
Oh yes,
There's going to be some blood. Yeah.
I definitely
So,
see it coming. So we both agree on CM Punk
hmm
Intercontinental Championship on the line. Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker. I'm gonna say this.
man.
They we've talked about it many times, but Braun Breaker, that dude, that you want to talk
Man.
about a beast?
And that run he runs like, he ran so fast that ring shifted. Like when he was running so fast through the rope, they couldn't keep the camera couldn't keep up with it. Especially when he did the spear when he ran around the ring,
Mm-hmm.
he was running so fast.
I
I
mean,
said, "Oh yeah, man,
I said that dude is a freak.
yeah,
I mean, he big, he athletic, he fat, and most importantly, he's young.
he's young, yeah,
He is young. So how
right,
long do you think it's gonna take before he's a world champion?
not long." According to these aficionados, they said he gonna be world champion real sooner than you think. Booker said it. His uncle and his daddy said it. I mean, they love Braun. I'm talking about even the old schoolers. I'm talking about like the '80s guys. We're
Mm-hmm.
like that guy's ready. Yeah.
And he gonna be ready at SummerSlam. Because
Oh yeah,
we will have a new Intercontinental Champion.
mm-hmm. I
There,
definitely agree.
there's no doubt about it. We
Mm-hmm.
will have a new Intercontinental champion, and you know he gonna put some eyes. I mean, eyes already on the title, but he gonna put some eyes on that title.
Mm-hmm.
And he could be the guy. He could face. See, he could be the tweener. You can face the baby faces and the heels,
Heels, yep. Real cool.
and
You don't care.
just go through them.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I would ask you, just think
Oh, God.
if Goldberg had that skill set. Just think if Goldberg had that skill set.
Oh, my God. How about that when he was in WCW,
Yeah,
he had Braun Breaker skill
if
set?
he had Braun Breaker's skill set,
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
mean,
man, he'll be a force for sure.
I bet you that streak wouldn't have got broke.
Mm-mm.
That streak wouldn't have got broke at all. I mean, apparently he would have got beat, but he wouldn't have lost
Mm-hmm.
the way he lost. Oh no.
Now, not with Kevin Nash, yeah. He ain't gonna just sit there and just, jackknife power bomb and then that's a wrap.
And the way he speared folks.
Yeah.
Now can we say he has the best spear?
I mean, he can cut you, yeah. He almost to that Rhino level, you know?
Because Rhino get you no matter who took it. They all got one piece of your body went one way, other piece went the other way.
The other way, yep.
I mean, and then if he hit somebody that's light, it look even more devastating. And then
Right.
he could spear you out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely will be the new Intercontinental Champion. My whole thing here, if they put this title on him, he needs to hold it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying break Gunther's record,
Gunther's record.
but
Right.
but hold it for a while till you ready to strap that title on him, the world title on. Because I can see him being world heavyweight champion.
Oh, of
Not
course.
not the WWE title, but that world heavyweight title. I see it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
United States title on the line. Logan Paul, LA Knight. I got mixed
You may
feelings.
be a little biased on this one.
See,
Yeah.
I got mixed feelings on this. Now, I had time to think about it. I had time to look at some things. Because I looked at some things. One, we're in Logan Paul backyard. That's
Yep.
number one. Number two, I can see Logan Paul winning, but more so by like a disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
I can also see this might be a stretch, but I can see Jake Paul showing up.
Oh, really?
Good thing,
I mean, he done it before. Yeah.
because how many matches you've seen somebody come in and interfere for Logan? Why not Jake this time?
Mm-hmm.
And knock him out.
Right. Coming off that win, keep that momentum going. Yeah. And, they'll boo him. Well, no, they won't. No, they won't. They ain't gonna boo him. It may be a mixed reaction with him rather than Logan. Logan may get a full-blown reaction compared to Jake.
Right. I say it all depends on how they set it up.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of on the fence about LA Knight winning the title at SummerSlam. I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants, and I want him to win the United States title.
Right.
But they keep putting that emphasis on, LA Knight pinned him. LA Knight pinned him. He keep throwing that in there. So could that be a setup for him not to win at SummerSlam?
Right.
I mean I mean it's hard, but like I said, I want LA Knight to win it, and for now I'm gonna stick with it. I say he wins, but not the title.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I got you.
I was saying, what is your input on that?
Oh no, no, no. I'm with you on that. At first I thought the LA Knight was gonna win it fully. To have to think about it, I said, yeah, LA gonna win this time. He had that, United States Championship matches, in the past.
Yep.
Didn't come to fruition, and then now is gonna be the time. But since now they're gonna be in SummerSlam, gonna be in Cleveland. That thing may change there. So I can see, but that won't be over with. That can go into Survivor Series.
Oh, you jumping? Oh, you done with in November because like I said, we got Passion Berlin. We got.
I mean, not Survivor Series. I'm sorry.
We got Bad Berlin. We got Bad Blood.
Bad Blood. Bad Blood.
We got. I mean, if they put it that long, it could happen. But
no, I meant to say Bad Blood, not Survivor. So I'm thinking I'm going too far ahead. Yeah.
Not saying they couldn't go that far. Have a team Logan and Team LA Knight.
Yeah, because they're gonna have the women. Of course, we'll talk about that at the end. Talk what could possibly happen, but in the main event. But that could go to Bad Blood, and Nick Aldis, he gonna talk to Nick about it. So that ain't over.
No, not a chance.
Mm-mm.
Women's World Title match. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley. Now I gotta ask you, which guy are you? Are you the guy that dates somebody like Rhea? Or you somebody that date guys like, or date girls like Liv?
Well, I'll say this: I don't want to be the one that they live now. After what happened, but she cray now. I mean, when you reject her, it's over with for you. Yeah, I mean, either way, that's you pick your poison, because even Rhea's the same way.
Right. So
she about loyalty. Yeah.
But some people been kind of going in my ear and was telling me all that they doing could be a setup to have Dominic turn on Rhea.
That could happen.
But here was the other part of that. I was with them till they said this. Dominic turned on Rhea, then Liv screwed Dominic over and plays him. I got what I wanted out of you. Now I don't need you no more.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's sitting around. Now he has nobody.
Right.
And how is that gonna play into the Judgment Day thing?
Yeah, because that's definitely that's one crucial way of breaking them apart, for sure.
Because we do know that Dominic is gonna play a factor in this. We know this.
Yeah.
When we know he's known for making fingers up mistakes.
Right.
But every time he's
done, this would be a perfect way to get Rhea back babyface. Yeah. If it happens.
Now,
they're gonna cheer her anyway. So,
right.
Yeah.
And every time Dominic, tried to screw Liv, he's helped her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So which begs the question, will they pull the trigger and just let Liv hold it a little longer?
They could. I mean, she's been a decent champion, though. I'll give her that.
I would say she's been a decent champion as far as segments go.
The segments, yeah.
Because if they put the title on Rhea now, then what?
Mm-hmm.
What story they gonna tell?
Right.
and like I said, they again, it's kind of like the L.A. Knight Logan Paul thing. Rhea can win the match, but Liv can still retain.
Yeah.
It could be some type of goofy method where they gotta run it back.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I said, they gotta understand. They put a title on her. I mean, Liv could chase it, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not gonna win it back.
No.
So that's kind of one of those. You want to do it now, you want to do it later.
Yeah.
I mean, is Rhea fully 100%? Cause she
And
has
Liv won't work on that arm.
right, and like
Yeah.
I said, she hasn't
So,
competed in the match and she's been back. So we don't know,
mm-hmm.
where her head at.
Right.
So it's kind of similar to the LA Knight thing. I see Rhea winning, but I see Liv retaining, and I see him running it back. That could be another bad blood match.
True.
And now are we gonna see another custody of Dominic?
Oh God. No.
Because at this point, that's what this is.
Was getting close, yeah.
I mean, Dominic, all he need to do. I mean, he ain't got the Mamacita. He coming out. He got the roses. All you need now
Mm-hmm.
to change your theme song, put Mamacita on it, and
That's it.
get the Latino Heat Titantron. You need to
Mm-hmm.
be Latino Heat Dominic Mysterio.
Right. Instead of calling yourself Dirty Dog.
Go get them flame tights. If you gonna be Eddie, get the flame tights.
Yeah.
Go all out.
Right.
You keep saying hola lejon ese bato.
Speaking in Spanish, doing all this, speaking in Spanish, and yeah.
I mean, say it. He said Holmes like 30 times in a segment.
Mm-hmm.
Go call Chavo. See, make it work for you. Sticking with the ladies. Hold on one second. WWE Women's Championship on the line. Bayley defending against Nia Jax.
I don't see Bayley losing that belt anytime soon. That is too soon. But then again, Nia did win Queen of the Ring. And, she got some momentum. And Tiffany Stratton may play a factor.
Let me tell you where they made the mistake. They made when they making Nia Jax look too dominant on Bayley now.
Mm-hmm.
They're making her look too strong. They're not showing where maybe she could beat her. They make it look like, oh, she gonna kill her.
Yeah.
So I think there's gonna be a situation where, Bayley gonna get a flash pin on her.
Mm-hmm.
I do see Tiffany Stratton attempting to cash in. But
That's a tease.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I do see it. And I can't see her being one to have a failed cash in.
Mm-hmm.
Cause if they do all this, and she cash in, I mean, where's Tiffany gonna go? Because I mean, unless she turn her baby face, which I don't think they should.
No, they're not.
Not right now, because the fan be cheering for her.
Yeah, they already did a failed cash in. They can't do a second.
No, because
with Drew McIntyre. So yeah.
And here's the thing: every woman that's won is cashed in. Perfect. They what 100%.
Mm-hmm.
No woman has failed.
No.
Like I said, there may be an attempt, but I think she might just by a slip of the crack survive and keep her briefcase longer.
Right.
World Heavyweight title match. Damian Priest and Gunther.
Yeah, this is another one that's kind of on the fence zone right here.
Not to me though. I gotta be real with you on this one. I think this is gonna be the time. This is gonna be the moment where Judgment Day screws over Damian Priest. It may not be intentional yet, but they gonna cost him
So,
that title.
so it's gonna be like pretty much Carlito, Finn, and
No, it's gonna be
and
Finn. It's gonna be all Finn. Finn gonna do.
all Finn.
Finn gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
But look how they talk to each other. They talk about I don't need your help. You don't need your help. He don't need help. The
Mm-hmm.
focus is Finn.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the one that cost them the world title, and that's where you really gonna kind of see the cracks. If they wasn't cracked already,
Mm-hmm. Just gonna get worse. The cracks off.
then that's where it's gonna get ugly. But you can't have Gunther. You can't have your king in the ring, and your queen in the ring. Both of them lose.
Mm-hmm.
No, Gunther's walking out. I mean, they did everything they did for this moment. So put the title on him. Priest can get a rematch. I'm pretty sure he will.
Mm-hmm.
But put that belt on him. I mean, we waited long enough. We watched all those great IC title matches. So let's see if we can get that same momentum with the world title. But I think the Judgment Day is going to cost Priest the title, and he's gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah.
Him and Finn. It's gonna be a lot of. That's where you're gonna see, separations. Who's siding with who.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the whole fact. I'm not worried about Finn. I ain't worried about Carlito. I ain't worried about Dominic. Finn Balor is going to cost Damian Priest the world title, inadvertently or not.
Well, see, Finn already he a champion, so it ain't gonna matter to him. Him and JD tag champ. So,
but that's that in-house jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's my prediction on that. And then we got the WWE Undisputed title, and that's another thing. Why is Undisputed still on there? Because when you're undisputed, I mean, there's two world champions. In my eyes, the realest undisputed champion they really had was Savage.
Yeah, after Hogan dropped the belt because of he had to do a movie.
Yeah, I said that's my real legit undisputed champion. I know they had the Chris Jericho thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Savage to me is the legit undisputed champion, but we'll leave that for what it is. But he got Solo Sikoa. So I'm gonna ask you, is Solo ready?
Man, with everything going on now, I think he is. I mean, he got the crew. He got Jacob pretty much elevated that whole group, just him alone. And then because Jacob really is the star. To be quite honest.
Oh yes.
He's the star. So.
And if anybody has never seen Jacob Fatu, just Google his name, go on YouTube, type his name, and just watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then you tell me if he wasn't built to be there.
All right.
And he got in crazy shape.
Mm-hmm.
This Samoan Savage 2.0.
Yeah, I told people this was Umaga, but athletic.
Yep.
He's an athletic version of Umaga.
And that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scary combination.
Right.
Yeah, that's Samoan SWAT team. That
The
young,
Samoan SWAT team.
that young version. They were younger.
Right. Because they reformed it. In MLW, it was him and what, Zilla and Lance.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We go back to them 1980-89 SST, Samu and Fatu. When Rikishi was small, he was still big, but he was small. But he moved all over that ring.
And Paul Heyman had it.
Then the Samoan Savage joined him.
Yep. We know him as the Tonga Kid or Tama, and he was with Haku and the Islanders.
Yep. So that's right. Now, tell the world how you think this is gonna end.
Well, we know that that's what the elephant's in the room. We all know what that is. It's Roman Reigns returning with this. Now, before I answer that, I'm thinking that Cody's going to retain.
Right.
But they have to do something to where Roman comes out. It's like they're going to try to do this to Cody again.
I got a map for you. You can follow me on it.
Okay.
You know, Cody, Solo, they fighting, they doing their thing. Of course, we're gonna get bloodline interference.
Mm-hmm.
We know this. Here come Randy and Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
Cody gonna catch Solo. Of course, you're gonna give him the triple crossroads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Win the match. Things get a little hectic. Bloodline take control. Wearing Cody out.
Yeah.
Bloodline stand in the ring, raise up the one. Hit the music. Here comes Roman. But this is where the but is. Nobody's gonna touch each other. Roman's gonna come out. Paul Heyman gonna be with him.
Yep.
Roman is gonna stand there. It's gonna be a staring game.
As it goes off the air.
Yep. And we're gonna fade to black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's how we gonna see it. And you know when that music hit.
Oh man. That pop is gonna be ridiculous. That'll be probably bigger than when Cody returned.
Now, the $1 million question: are we gonna get ahead of the table Roman? Are we gonna get Big Dog Roman? What Roman Reigns are we gonna get? Are we gonna get a Roman Reigns we never saw coming?
I think he's gonna enhance that head of the table thing. We ain't gonna see the Big Dog no more. That's gone. We're gonna see Roman Reigns as the head of the table, but he's gonna be a little more sinister this time. He can still be head of the table and still get cheered. It's just gonna be a little more calculated. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
if he wasn't already.
I got the $1 million question for you, and we're gonna get ready to shut it down. When is The Rock gonna get back into this?
Now that's a good question. I believe this will be after SummerSlam because we got Bad Blood coming up, correct? After that,
we got Bad Blood. We got Bad Blood. We got the Bash in Berlin.
Bash in Berlin,
and I believe Bash at the Berlin is first.
Because the reason I'm saying this is because we got to build up for that Civil War in the bloodline. Because Rock is the one pulling the strings.
Yeah, Bash in Berlin is first. Is at the end of August.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be in the same month as SummerSlam.
Right. So it's going to probably be after. And Rock, he's the one that's pulling the strings with Solo in the crew. Solo's crew, Rock is running that. And now Roman probably is going to have bring back Jimmy and Jay, you know, to come bring like the old school bloodline versus the new bloodline.
Now, with that being said, does Sami Zayn need to be involved in this?
No, he shouldn't be.
And
I believe there should be another family member involved with Roman's group.
So we still got to find a way. Hikuleo, where is he gonna fall into this?
Right. And then there was also a rumor that they may bring in Zilla Fatu.
I think he gonna be smart about, you know, do all the indie runs, you know, hang tight, cause you don't want to bring them all, you know, soon. Just little by little.
Right, because I said it's just a rumor.
And we got the GODs, cool. We waited a while. We got Jacob, cool.
You gotta get Hikuleo.
When Hikuleo come in, where does he fall into this?
Mm-hmm. Do you believe? Let me ask you this here: do you believe Solo? If Hikuleo joins him, you think that's too much? Is that too many? Excuse me.
You know that's the thing. That's tough to answer.
Because you think about it, you got Solo, you got Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and then you got Jacob Fatu.
If you put all them on that one side, then yeah, Sami Zayn is gonna have to play a part in it.
So Sami will have to
he gonna have
join Roman.
He gonna have to join Roman and them. They gonna have to cut the promo. Was like, hey, there's gonna be a lot of I was wrongs in it because everybody see the whole key to that is gonna be Jay.
I was gonna be I was wrongs. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I was wrong and I apologize. I was gonna be a lot of apologizing and everything.
That's gonna be the key. Jay is gonna be the key to all this because they're gonna try to get it on his good side. He not having that, so they gotta run it to where, you know, he's gonna be like, no, and he keep saying no. You know, until, you know,
something to really make him come in.
Right.
They got to do something to make him come in. Like, oh, okay, they're going too far with this. They may attack, Jimmy again or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
To make Jay like, you know what? I ain't got a choice. Yeah. It got to be something sinister for Jay to come back.
Right, so I say give it at least 3 weeks. Put like a 3-4 week bill. Eventually, he's gonna say yes. It's just when, just a matter of when.
Right.
It's gonna take a lot of beat downs. It's gonna take a lot of convincing. It's gonna be a slow process.
Mm-hmm.
Which falls back into Sami. Cause Sami gonna kind of be the peacemaker.
Yeah, like he always been, yeah. And they're going to be doing all that, the Uzi chants. They're going to have the Uzi chants going, and, yeah. Because, he made them break character and stuff like that. That was a good segment.
So, I'm going to say this. So
he even made Roman laugh, yeah.
I'm going to say this. Whoever's in charge of writing that story, they better make it count.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm so sure they better make it. You better make it to where, like, whoa, okay.
They better hit some home runs, yeah.
I mean, them promos better be, everything about it better be on point.
Mm-hmm.
But we got time to, plenty of time to think about it. But that's SummerSlam, y'all. Like I said, it's gonna be a good show. I think we're gonna get some surprises. We're gonna get a lot of OMG moments.
Yeah.
The one thing I know about SummerSlam is one of those pay-per-view that don't flop much.
They can't just sit there and just have a show where there's no surprises. That would be a disappointment. So you mean tell me nobody showed up? Just a regular show? No, that can't happen.
Or have a show that didn't have us like drop our jaw like, whoa, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say this, WWE, and I know the show is gonna start, in a few hours. But if Roman Reigns does not show up,
Yeah.
don't be surprised you get if a Cena wins Riot situation. No vignettes. No letting us know he coming back. Hit that music and have him come out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if he comes out, he gonna get a new shirt. And I'm curious to see what that's gonna say.
All right.
But I certainly can't wait. But we about to get out of here. 4th anniversary. I know everybody gonna get ready to watch SummerSlam. Like I said, if you want to put your predictions in before the show, definitely hit them up in the comments section, and we definitely gonna check it out. We're getting close to we getting close to 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah, keep it up, y'all. Keep the numbers up.
We getting close to 20 something subscribers. I'm appreciating it every time I look at those numbers. Like I said, we growing.
All right.
We definitely growing. So that's because of y'all. Y'all keep supporting us. We gonna keep growing. We gonna keep talking. But as far as talking, anything say before we roll out?
Right. It was last on Raw. It was good to see Jesse Ventura. He showed up. Triple H greeted him and everything. So, and he's talking about getting a new Legends deal.
They should have.
So that'd be great.
I said they should have bought him out on live TV.
They should have. That's what I said. Have him do a segment. They was in Minnesota, so yeah.
Have him do a segment. Have him call a match.
Yeah, because they showed him shaking hands with talking to Damian Priest and CM Punk right before the show. So, yeah, man, it was good to see him. Hopefully, we get to see him in the future. Hopefully, he'll call a match, bring us back to the old days.
Yes.
At least call a match, right? I mean, that was good, man. Because I remember he said in the interview, he said, he'll only come back if Vince ain't there. Ain't that something?
Yep, and look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how things go. And it's funny how things go. But y'all, we about to get up out of here. We're going to toast one for the podcast. We got 4 years down. Let's hit another 4.
Right.
Let's definitely do that. For you to do that, you got to check out Bad Superman TV right here on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and all other social media platforms. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, and tell all your friends to come check us out. We love new guests.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep it as simple as that. I'm going to keep this show under an hour. You guys, thank y'all for supporting us. We love y'all. Y'all be safe. Enjoy SummerSlam. We out.
Peace.